What's going on, guys? It's Steve. So a lot of people have been asking me, Steve, when are your D League tryouts? Now, I shouldn't have mentioned it, so I apologize for that. I mentioned it a few times since September that I was going to try out for the D League, and a lot of you guys saying, Steve, you're going to make it. Thank you for the support. But here's the thing. After a long thought process and conclusion, I'm going to get straight to the point here, but I'm going to talk about it more in this video. So it might be a longer video. But after a long thought process and a very, very hard conclusion, I have decided that I will be trying out for the NBA D League in 2019 when I graduate college. Now, the reason why I've made that decision is because, first of all, I feel like I'm ready right now, but I'm not in the perfect... I know I always tell you guys don't wait, but my situation is a little different. Here's the thing. I want to finish college first because hypothetically, I make it. Okay, hypothetically, I do make it. And I'm in the middle of college, which means, first of all, if I were to try out right now in June, June, and then September, there's a bunch of tryouts as well. If I were to do that now, that would mean I would still have to take out the loans and pay the school off and then try out, which means if I do make it, all of that $35,000, that's plus the other $60,000 I already have, it's all gonna go to waste. So it's not. I don't think it's that much money, but you get the point. So it's not really. It doesn't make sense financially right now. But what does make sense to me is to finish college, get even stronger, because right now I'm like 165. My goal is to be around 180 to 190. Okay, to gain 15 to 25 pounds, that's probably another 6-7 months. Okay, which, I'm gonna do, but why not be able to do that, get used to the extra body weight, improve my ball handling, improve everything on my game, and just become a all-around way better player, which gives me 2 years to prepare for the NBA Development League, which also means I can continue my NBA journey, which more in real life, lifting weights and things like that, which a lot of you guys want. So it just makes sense all in general to try out in 2019. Now, the exact date, either June 2019 or September 2019, depending on when, the tryouts are for a specific team. First, I'm going to try out for the Westchester Knicks, then the Long Island Nets, and then some teams in Florida. Then if I have to fly out to Texas, I'm going to just keep trying out until I make one, okay? But yeah, I'm going to try out, and the thing about this is I've said this before, that part, because I made stupid decisions in my life, not playing ball in high school because I was going through a whole bunch of stupid crap in my life, and it's just a whole bunch of excuses. Let me tell you guys this right now. If you want to go pro, play in high school. If you want to go pro, play in high school. Because if you're not playing in high school, it's going to be really hard to get recognition. So please play in high school, okay? And people are going to say, Steve, are you going to try out for your college team? Listen, I'll definitely make it. I've played with some of the players. I've played with the coach. I've played with street ballers and all these other people saying, oh, you're definitely going to make it. Easy-ass walk-on. You'll probably start while walking on. Some of the basketball players even told me that. And I'm like, honestly, I don't want to play for it. And it's not a shot, but to me, it's a waste of time to play for a Division I team. Okay? It's different because here's the thing with not for Division I, for a Division II team. Here's the thing. With college, right now, you have, first of all, I'm managing YouTube and schoolwork, which is nothing. That's nothing, right? It's light work. But try, and I already wake up early in the morning, but try doing that while traveling every day to, let's say, 3 hours away, 4 hours away, not knowing if there's going to be an internet connection, struggling to upload videos, because playing Division II isn't going to get me anywhere. What's going to get me somewhere is that D League tryout. So, to me, in my honest opinion, it's more important to prepare myself for the D Leagues, And obviously, I'm probably going to play in some summer leagues. Like, there's a money league. It's called the Money League in Brooklyn, New York, if you guys heard of it. So playing some, leagues like that, maybe occasionally. But right now my main focus is just getting better and getting stronger and preparing my body. So that is what I am focusing on right now. It's going to be a long process. It's going to be a 2-year process. But we are going to do this together. And for the finale, what everyone is waiting for, what if you don't make it? 2 years from now, my YouTube, and this is not to sound cocky, but the way I upload every single day, twice a day, 2 years from now, my channel's definitely going to be large, okay? Which means I'll probably be making enough to live off of, okay? Which means if I try out for the D Leagues and I don't make it, that is my last opportunity. I'm going to be 22 years old. If I don't make it, I have to move forward and focus on different things. That's the honest truth. So if I have 2 years to prepare, 2 years. So that's definitely long enough to make it, okay? To be able to make it and prepare myself for that. I've been preparing really hard for the last 3 years. I've gotten my skill up to a really good player. Okay, I still have a lot to improve on. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm perfect. Hell no. I have a lot to improve on. But the majority of people I've played against on the street, they're no competition to me. And that's not to sound cocky, but it's just no competition. So, the D League tryouts in 2019 will be my last try. My last attempt of making the National Basketball Association. My last chance of making it. If I don't, I have to move on to different ventures because, again, I need to be able to. My main focus right now, yes, I want to play basketball. Of course, I love it. But my main focus is to be able to take care of my family. So basketball is a tool for that. To be honest, I'm going to sit here and be straight up honest with you guys. I don't like that lifestyle. The traveling, not knowing which city you're going to be. I don't like that lifestyle. I want to settle in, have a normal life, have a nice house with children and a beautiful wife. That's what I want. But the reason why I'm chasing after this basketball dream, because one, I wanted it since I was a kid, but not just that, the monetary gain for my family. I'll be able to take care of my family. Obviously not for D League, because they make like, what, $60,000 a year? But, it's still something. But still, that's the whole goal. So if I don't make the D Leagues in 2019, I have 2 years to make it, to prepare for it. So there's no excuse to not make it. So if I don't make it, I got to move on to something bigger and better. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to end my YouTube. Let's be real. I'm going to keep doing YouTube as long as YouTube is out, okay? You guys know how much I grind. So there you go, guys. That's everything you need to know about what's going on with the D Leagues. Let me know some advice. If you have some better advice, if you have, suggestions, let me know. I'm down to talk. A lot of you guys really give me a lot of good suggestions. Like, honestly, let me tell you guys this right now, okay? Let me tell you guys this right now. I had 2,817 subscribers 2 weeks ago. Okay? You guys said, Steve, enough with the 2K gameplay. Switch to either real footage or NBA GIFs like a DJ Academics does. And I was like, well, he does like music GIFs, and I was like, all right, you know what? You guys are right. When I used to watch my old videos with 2K, I never watched it, I just listened. So that takes away the value of watching a little bit, right? So when I switched to the NBA GIFs, guess what happened? In 2 weeks, I gained 320 subscribers. 320. So thank you guys so much for your suggestions. Again, I listened to your suggestions. When you guys told me stop being so biased about the Knicks, what happened? I changed. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. You guys really are changing my life more than you even know. Like, honestly, you guys are making me be able to do so many fun things. So I love you guys. Please, if you have my back, I got your back. I'm out. This is basketball, man. I honestly want to know what you guys think about this whole thing in the comment section. So please, everyone that watches this video, please leave a comment explaining what your personal beliefs are in terms of, do you think it's a good idea for me to do it? So I think it's a good idea because, I literally, it took me weeks to think about this because, not weeks, months actually, because I've been thinking about this since October. Well, actually September, because originally I wanted to play Division II and see if I can carry the team well enough and play well enough to possibly get a scholarship to a D1, and that would be a whole transfer. And then I wouldn't be able to play 1 year, and then I would play the next year, because of the NCAA rules. So I thought about that, and on top of that, the school, they didn't even post when the tryouts were, so I missed the tryouts because I didn't know when they were. And I looked everywhere. I didn't know email, nothing. No posters, nothing. Okay? So that went by, and I was like, you know what? Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Being on a playing for Division II would just hold me back. Okay? So what I need to focus on now, and then I also thought about this when last semester ended. Not this one that just ended, but the fall 2016 semester, I was thinking of transferring to a Division I team and attempting to walk on. But then I thought about that again. If I do walk on, what are my chances of really being able to even get any type of play time, no matter how good you are? Because when you get to that level, all of those players are the best players in the world. I'm not saying I'm there. I'm just saying if I were to make it, There's no guarantee I would get any playtime, and I would just be sitting there doing nothing. And then I would have to go through the struggle of the D League and all that other crap after. So the best scenario for me is to wait until college finishes, see how my YouTube thing is going, okay? See how my financial situation is going. Try out for I'm definitely still trying out for multiple teams, you know, depending if I don't make it. I want to make the Westchester Knicks, but if I don't make it, multiple teams until I make it. And if I don't make any team in 2019, then I'm going to say, you know what? It's time to move on to a different venture and possibly start another YouTube channel, maybe a vlogging channel, see what happens. But I'm going to keep doing this channel, obviously. And a lot of new content is coming to this channel. I'm back in New York, baby. My boy Kenneth is going to be on this channel. My boy Billy. It's going to be hella fun. Anyway, guys, that's the whole situation. Let me know what you guys think about this, honestly, in the comment section below. It's been your man, Steve. I'm out. Peace.